Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and showing you a demo of the new Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. The shade that I bought was in Blondie. I got mine from Harrods via my friend Selena, who picked it up for me. Cult Beauty was slow and did not release it at the same time as everybody else, so they lost out. You lost my money, peeps, sorry. So it cost £28, which is pricey. Let's be honest, for a setting powder, it is quite pricey. It is 20 grams of product, and this one is made in Italy. And I also find that her products that are made in Italy tend to be of better quality. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who thinks that. So today I've already done my foundation, but that is all that I have done. I will add stuff obviously as I do the review. So it cost £28, like I said, and altogether there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. So hopefully there should be one for everybody. Now, unfortunately, Huda has done what she did last time and tried to help us out by putting together a chart. And what she has done is put her foundations and then her recommended shades to help you guys that will order it online. Now, my shade, which is Baklava, which is 340G, she is written for brightening. I should have bought the shade Sugar Cookie or Pound Cake. And for neutralizing, I should have bought Cupcake or Banana Bread. No, Huda, stop it. You need to stop making these recommendations because they are wrong. She has basically suggested that I use pretty much the palest shades there are going. Cupcake, Sugar Cookie is pretty much white. So yeah, no. Pound Cake, no. So I bought Blondie because it says suitable for light, medium and tan skin. Golden undertones brighten while pink undertones disguise under eye darkness. Now, I've noticed that a lot of Asian women similar to my skin tone have bought the shade Banana Bread. From what I could see, it had a little bit too much white in it. So I think it's one of those things that is down to personal preference. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I use my under eye concealer, I tend to use a shade which is about 2 shades lighter so that I can brighten the under eye. My dark circles are there, but they're not that bad. And I don't want to then apply a powder which is also too light, making it way too bright under the eyes, making it look like I'm a deer in headlights. Now, I know that some women really like that whole brightening effect. So do I, but there is a limit to it. So that is the reason why I bought this shade Blondie. It has got quite a strong yellow undertone to it, and it works very well with my lighter under eye concealer. Now, if I was wearing a darker concealer, I might use Banana Bread, but personally, I just don't like that too much bright effect under the eye. I like it to look natural. Nobody is naturally bright under the eyes. And I also got this shade because I didn't want to just use it under the eyes as well. It's a £28 powder at the end of the day, guys. Who's got money to be buying one for the under eye as well as the face as well? I find that this sets my foundation beautifully. I'm also able to tidy up my contour because of the colour, and it doesn't leave any white marks on my face that will happen if you bake on your face for at least 5 minutes. So she has got a little chart on the back, and it says pack under the eye, T-zone, corners of the mouth and chin, let set or bake for 3 to 5 minutes, dust excess powder. Now, obviously you guys know I've got my 5-second rule, and I apply heavily loose powder under the eyes for 5 seconds and I brush it off, and it does not crease on me whatsoever. Now, I have found that because this is very, very finely milled, you can leave it on for 5 minutes and it does not get crepey under the eyes, it doesn't get drying under the eyes, and it does not accentuate any fine lines or create fine lines where there were none to begin with. Blends beautifully, it's soft feeling as well. It feels like I'm applying luxury to my face, and I love that about this powder. In London at the moment, we've got temperatures hitting above 30 degrees. It is so hot today. It's 30 degrees outside. I'm sitting in my garage and I'm actually sweltering in here. So I have been able to use this in the most extreme conditions to see how well it holds up, and it holds up really, really well. I got creasing under the eyes after 14 hours of wear, which is excellent considering that we are in 30 and upwards degrees. So that means when it's a normal day with normal temperatures, it will pretty much last the entire evening up until I take it off. So in that respect, I give this powder a 10 out of 10. It is absolutely excellent and I'm really, really happy with it. The only thing that I don't like about it it's got that smell. It's got that perfumed smell that the foundation has. It's very heady, quite pungent. It's not a fresh smell. It's like a very strong evening kind of scent that you would wear in winter. And unfortunately, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I find that I can still smell the powder. I can smell it on my face about 2 to 3 hours after application, and then it wears off. I really wish that brands would just stop putting, there's no need to put a scent to a powder. There's no need. It's not like a lip balm or anything like that, or a perfume or a body product. So that is slightly off-putting. It also sets your foundation amazingly. Obviously, it depends on how hot it is, how oily your skin is, will determine on how much of this you apply. Let me just show you the product itself. So it comes in a box like this, and then you open it up and it's like a little concertina thing, and it says freshly baked inside, which is really cute. And then again, it's got instructions on the inside. It says, dip dense brush or beauty sponge into powder net. Pack a generous layer under the eye from the corners through to the temples, T-zone, outer corners of the mouth and chin. Let powder bake for 3 to 5 minutes while applying rest of your makeup. Use a fluffy powder brush and gently dust away excess powder. So that is how it actually looks. It's quite a bulky product. It's made out of heavy duty plastic, and then you twist it open. Inside is a cover, and then you have got the net, which is covering over the powder to protect the amount that comes out. Ooh, that smell. So this is what it looks like. So this way you will control the amount that you use, and then you won't waste as much either. All you have to make sure you do, put this back on, put the lid back on, tap it a couple of times, and then the amount that you need will come out. What I'm going to do, or what you guys are going to see me do quietly, I'm going to apply my concealer. I'm going to bake under the eyes. I'm going to set my face. I'm going to do my contouring, and then I'm going to cut my contour and show you how to bake. I will leave it on for 5 minutes as she has suggested, and then you will see what the overall result is in the end. So the concealer I'm going to be using is my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. The old number is a medium 30. It's got a new number, I think it's 28 now. It's a little bit lighter, like I said, for my skin tone, but I like the slight brightness under the eyes. Plus it's a full coverage concealer, which I love to use. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, probably been a bit longer, and I have set everything, set my face, contoured, baked, and all the rest. Now I'm just going to brush it all off. And voila, my face feels lovely. It feels soft and smooth. I'm just going to powder my forehead a little bit extra because it's actually really, really hot. Like so hot in London that I know I'm going to start sweating. Look, I've got it all over my shoulder, for God's sake. Cruella is not happy. She's not impressed. So as you can see, where I have cleaned up my contour, it doesn't have that white cast that you can get from a few others. I'm just smoothing out that harsh line. and around my nose as well. Just a little bit of the contouring to go around the powder. But that's it. The under eyes look soft, they look smooth, they look crease free, they look great. So let me just finish off the rest of my makeup and I will be back in a minute. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is now done. As you can see, it feels soft, it feels smooth. My foundation looks set, everything looks crisp and clean. And overall, I'm very, very happy with this powder by Huda Beauty. The only thing that slightly annoys me, and I don't know if it's just me who's like this, maybe I'm just a bit too fussy, I don't like the netting on it. I prefer a sifter holes. I just find that not enough product comes out at once and I have to tap it at least 5 times within one makeup application, which makes it very like a bit of a faff and slightly messy as well, because every time I have to take this off and then more powder comes out and that sort of thing. But that aside, I'm genuinely very happy with this powder. I think it looks lovely. I think the color itself looks great on me. My under eyes look natural, and that's the most important thing when it comes to makeup in general. And I just have to say that don't follow all the Instagram kind of trends which say you have to have so much brightness under your eyes. You really don't. What you really want to happen under your eyes is that your under eye concealer is set, it's neutralized with a slight hint of brightening, and that is what I find I get with this shade Blondie. So for reference, in Huda Beauty's foundation I'm in the shade Baklava. With MAC I'm an NC40, NC42. Alright, so I'm just going to finish off this video now. On my lips I'm wearing Huda Beauty's Heartbreaker liquid lipstick, and other than that, if you've got any comments or questions about this powder, let me know below. I hope you guys are wonderful and great, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.